Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Mizzle. Watching my channel Mizzle14, and I'm here doing a review of Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 2, Episode 2. Alright, let's jump right into it. Alright, let's see. So we got a beginning scene that Trick is sitting down with. Trick is having a bonding time with his son Jaden, who's there for the summertime. His son Jaden is doing really well in school. He's being honored in Miami, so he's really proud of his son. And Gunplay went over there to get something to eat because he's not getting a home cooked meal from Kiara because him and Kiara's not together anymore. So he went through there to talk to Trick. So they met Jaden and they had a little bonding time. Jaden went upstairs. Gunplay said his son is complete opposite of him, just like Trick's son is complete opposite of him. They doing good. They straight A students. They doing well, not like their daddies. So that's what you got to do. Show your son and your daughter different than what you went going up to, and not having to follow the same path that what you went through. So Trick and Gunplay had this little talk about fatherhood, about relationships with women, and Trick just said that he feel that with being married and being a woman that he had loved, it feels so it helped him live longer and be happy and be healthy and be positive in his life. And having that woman who's really sound and being the backbone give you the opportunity to be who you are and succeed and be striving and successful. A good woman behind a good man always succeeds, make a man prosper. So that's what he said when he got out of the marriage, when he was with Joy for the time, because he know she was riding for him. And that's what he felt. He said Kiara was been doing that for him all that stuff. It is right now they're broken up, and that's what Gunplay told Trick, that he's broken up with Kiara. It was like, yeah, it just gotta be some time. Just get some time apart. Let y'all both think about what's going on, and then y'all work on trying to get back together. So that was that. So then we get with Spectacular. Spectacular is 1/4 member of the group Pretty Ricky. Well, S group Pretty Ricky, and he want to get things together. He want to get his group together, and then he's spending major background about his storyline. And I'm glad that they put him into it, into the storyline. And he seemed like the sound and more sane and more put together group. Even after the group broke up, he still made his money. He's doing good. I think he's in the technology world, so he's doing real well for himself. He got a fiance, he got a son. They moved to LA, and I guess a lot of family feel type of way about that. And he said his father was his manager. That I was like, wow, your father's a manager. It was crazy in the group. I think one of the members of the group was his cousin, or yeah, this his cousin. I think his cousin. It's like that, and or brother. No, it's his cousin. And it was like, okay, I think Baby Blue. I think Baby Blue is his cousin, and he went there. He just talked to his family about the marriage and other stuff. The mom was there. She felt like Jamie took her son away from him and went to LA on Mother's Day. Told her the deal that, oh, we going to LA in 10 days. She felt type of way. I said, no, I think that's something that he did. He made a decision with his family, and I don't think that Jamie looked like the girl who would do some type of things like that. But I don't know. We don't know the background story. But Jamie and the mom went somewhere to talk. When Spectacular want to talk to Baby Blue about getting the group together again and work it out, because they broke up, they got back together from last season. They went on tour and everything. I guess they broke up again since it was big little blowout. I'll explain that later. And now he trying to get the group together. But Spectacular talked to his friends Fizz and Ray J. I said, wow, those two. But he went to talk to them about things, about being a group, about business and stuff like that. And we kind of found out that his father was the manager of the group. I said, oh. And he basically said his family tied into Pretty Ricky. So the family was so tied in Pretty Rican success, that's how it was. And then when Pretty Rican broke up, his family broke up. I said, that's crazy. I said, you want a family to fall back to when your group doesn't fall. It's falter if it faltered. And now they did. Now your family split apart because they were so invested into your group. And that's why it's like sometimes it's hard to have family members involved in your business, especially in entertainment and music industry, or being managers like that, because they become more of that person instead of being the father figure that you wanted. And Spectacular said that his father was more of a manager than his father. And he said his father is like the strict, street, no nonsense type of person. So And based on the previews, I can tell he's something to deal with because Spectacular had feelings, he had emotions, and his father said, "I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear no crying. I want to see that." I was like, "Come on, I don't like when guys do that." It's like men can express emotions too. It doesn't make them weak. It is one. He want his father. He don't want a manager mode all the time. So he said he don't know he want to see his father at the wedding. But I said, "Damn, that's your father though." I was like, but at the same time, if you got tensions with your family member, no matter what, it's your special day. You don't want anybody to ruin that, bring negative energy in your wedding, everything. So if it's your own parents that bring all that negative energy and don't want to support your stuff, maybe you should sit them at home. But he wanted to patch this up. I think you want to patch this up to make your father be part of your wedding. I don't, especially if this is going to be your first wedding. You don't want his father away from your wedding. It's going to be eating you alive, going to be eating him alive that he missed his son's wedding and stuff like that. So I appreciate Spectacular being a person who try and get his group together, try and get his family together. He flew down to LA to Miami just to talk to his family and see how things going. And it was nice, the little scene. All right, so move from there. Bobby Lights, right? He said he's trying to get a record deal, so he's in the studio. He's performed. He's rehearsing. Prince was there rehearsing with him, all that stuff like that. They good friends and stuff like that. JoJo wanted to talk to him too, so Prince said, "If you want to talk to me, you gotta come to where I'm at." So JoJo came. She said, "I don't want to ruin the atmosphere, ruin the moment, but at the Sister Circle, Miami came to me and saying that I'm being a fake friend to the both of y'all because I'm telling you to not be friends with Prince because Prince is using you and everything." And Prince said, "What I'm using you for? What? It got a different motive." And Bobby said, "No, I was telling her how I feel about things because not only him, a lot of people then told me, or not only her, a lot of people been going to me and telling me about you trying to have a different motive and being my friend." Like, and he said, "What? No." And I said, "I'm tired of this. It's like, I am not trying to use it. And then me and JoJo, you've been friends with me for 10 years. So why you even think that I would do something like that?" She said, "Well, I'm friends with Prince too. No, Bobby too. And I feel like you are not being a friend. You haven't been a good friend to me." And he said, "What? I'm not being a good friend to you?" He did get started getting loud and hype. Now, Prince was over here. JoJo was over here. They was nowhere near each other. And then when he was starting getting loud and saying, "What you talking about? And I'm your friend," and I'm not that, because he first saying he been getting backlash on social media that him and Bobby is more than friends. They might be lovers. He using him and all that stuff. And he said it's not like that. He treat Bobby as a friend. He don't look at him as gay and not like that. He cool with Bobby, and that's all he treats him as. And JoJo coming here saying that I'm doing something different. It's not. So they were going words. And JoJo said, "Don't get in my face. Don't get in my face." This is JoJo. "Don't get in my face. Don't get in my face." Walk up to him and just pull. I would say, first of all, he was not in your face. And why you be about it? See, this is what I don't like. I don't want like when females getting on guys' faces and try to hit them, expect them not to get hit back. I can't. You don't do that. And because they thinking that men cannot hit women, which is true. You're not supposed to hit women. But at the same time, if you hitting a man, act like you a fake dude, then not every dude honors that no man that hit a woman thing. They will hit your ass back and stop doing that. I don't like when female does that because they know that a man can hit them back. So you all the way over here running to this guy, walking up to the guy, telling him not get in your face, not in your face. He was not in your face. You just want to be about it, playing that about persona that you have. Like, I'm that bitch. I don't do this. I'm about it. I'm about that life. You don't fuck with me, all that stuff like that. And all your actions doesn't show that you really about it because you gonna walk up to the guy who wasn't even in your face. He was loud, but he was not in your face. So you walk up to him like that. It's like, come on now. So you got him all rowdy. Bobby trying to figure calm the thing down. Prince got figure hype. He said, "No, I ain't gonna dance. He's gonna hit me." He just walked out, took off his shirt, kept walking. You know when guys mad, they took off their shirt and just. They figure pants all the way down here, showing their boxes. So I said, "Put that shit up, man." And walking and all pissed off. He said, "Why I'm angry? Why I'm angry?" I said, "I don't know why you angry. Look at yourself. Why the hell you angry?" Gosh. Move on for that. But I don't know. Prince, you got some tendencies to you. I don't know. I'm not gonna say you gay, all that stuff like that. People always speculate, like I said in my last review, speculating you was. But you do have some tendencies. feminine tendencies to you. It doesn't make you gay. It is like you just a little extra a little bit. And I was like, yo, JoJo said, men could be so vicious sometimes. They could be sometimes. But JoJo, you're not innocent in the situation because if you never walked up to me, it would never escalate to that point. So you need to stop doing what you're doing because you did that same last time with the Jesse and Mama situation. I'll explain that later. And then you run your ass. Let me stop. Let me stop. Because JoJo, you act like you got about it. You're a punk. You're a punk trick. And I was, all right. So Maya took me to go get her hair done. We met this new guy named Chaotic. I don't care about him. He got a mouth full of gold teeth. I don't know what guys think that was so good looking to have a mouth full of gold teeth. Where's your fucking teeth? Like, come on now. You have all these, a whole 2 rows of gun, freaking gold teeth. That doesn't look attractive at all. And then you got the dreads, and dark skin, all that stuff like that. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. Don't look attractive. And it's like you smile, it's like you got yellow ass teeth. When people don't know that's yellow, that's gold teeth. I said you don't need the whole gold, all top and bottom with gold teeth. Like, come on now. Who you trying to prove? And then he say he got this hard nut life. He got shot 17 times and out here. I don't know why people thinking getting shot is like a badge of honor. You got shot 17 times. He said that loud and proud, like it was a freaking like an accomplishment that he got shot 17 times. I mean, praise the Lord that he's still here. But I don't know, getting shot should be a part of your bio and making people think like, oh, he got shot this how many times. No, come on. I don't think that's a badge of honor. So that should not be a part of your bio. It's like that. But that's what it was. But all we know that he's a jokester. Somebody met him and he said he's cool dude and all that stuff, but he likes to joke around. She told him that there's an event going on and she's going to bring joy. He likes joy because he said, I said, oh my gosh. But that's that. So move on from that. So Ray and Trina, we know that Ray is the guy that, like Trina last season, he expressed his feelings because he was a friend to Trina and she never thought he was anything different. And then he said that he really felt her, he liked her, and all that stuff. And then lo and behold, they still dating and they moving in together. I said, that's good, that's good. It seemed like he's a sound person who could level Trina. And she just said that he said he's been good to me, he's been a good friend, he's been a good supporter, and he keep me leveled. So I said, that's nice. You need somebody to keep you leveled and be that soundboard for you, be that shoulder you cry on, stuff like that, to be there to help you keep your head to your shoulders when everything's going on craziness around you. So she told him about the whole Trick Daddy thing, about the TNT project and stuff like that. And she expressed her feeling that he never did. I was like, focus on this. I can't keep stressing on it. I'm going to have to let this thing go because it's not working. He's not really putting his his effort into the project. And he said, whatever you told me, just go sit down and tell him, let it out on the table. And if it doesn't change and he does not with it, just let it go. Just say you're done. And she said she going to do that. And I was like, nice. That's nice. Amara and JoJo sit down and talk. So, because Mama said, Amara, get out the damn house. Get the F out my face and get on. Like, you in the house. I was like, my hand is done. Just move. Mom want her peace. Yes, she love your mama, but she want her peace. Get out the house and do something. Don't be covering me like I'm thinking about to die on my deathbed. I just hurt my hand. Even though it was disgusting that they showed her hand like that last week. But mama is good. She said, get out the house, do you, be you. So she got the house and she went to dancing and twerk with JoJo. And they have a little girl little talk. JoJo told her mama, catching my mom and everything about the Pleasure P, that her mom spurred out that Pleasure P, she dating Pleasure P. And everybody would say, oh, do you mean Shay? I would say, Shay just set her ass down. You're not with Pleasure P anymore, so stop going off after every female who wants Pleasure P. He doesn't want you. Y'all not together. Stop it. Gosh, I don't understand these females that does that. So it was that she told him about the Prince and Bobby. Bobby still said Bobby's messy and everything, all that craziness. Let that be. And then she went on about the Jesse Wu and how Miami said about this. Yeah, how about everything that Jesse Wu brought up about that Mama, you trying to talk to her man and a lot of craziness. And Mama said, if I want to talk to a man, I will deal it, but I'm not doing that. And I don't know. I feel like this season they try to paint Amara as the freaking man hopping, man stealing hoe. And I don't like that narrative. It's like, she was a breakout star last season, and she saw she doing music, she's performing, she's out there. She did a lot from this season that we know her from. She was big in the Latin world, now she came to America world, and she doing the big here. So I guess, and I don't know why she was signing up and doing this stuff like that, and paying her ass this freaking talk to your man behind your back, flirting with men, flirting other people, man. It's like, I don't think Amara is not an ugly girl. She's a beautiful woman. I think she could get her own man, and I don't think right now she focused on any man right now. If she could get one. So like that. So I don't know why she would need somebody else's man. But I don't know. We wasn't there at the situation. This is a story that they painting on. I guess it's part of the script and the narrative they try and paint so they can run the storyline. Because I don't understand. I don't know what's just the angle. Is she's in here to get her music popping? Is she in here to battle some demons? Is she in here to beef with Amara? I don't know. I don't know her angle. So like that, people said she does a lot of comedy acts and like that. She could sing. I said that's what I thought she was meeting the day for, just to pursue that. But based on the previews, it seems like she's going to battle a lot of stuff she's going on with her. So I guess that's part of the reason. I don't know. We need to see more of Jessie, but I don't like this angle she pursuing with this Mara beef. And I still don't really understand her what's her beef with Amara. It seems like her beef is with other people around her, and then she put her Amara attached to it because I guess she's jealous. I don't know what is it. But Jessie talked with Miami Tip on her radio show and with her sister, Jessie's younger sister, Tipsy Tuesday, and talk about things. So they had a little talk, and then they finished the talking. And Jessie said she has a passion in music and she like to sing and stuff like that. And hopefully it could happen because she did have a beautiful voice when she sang that gospel thing last week. So I was saying, okay, let's continue on with that. And then she told Tip that JoJo wanted to have a sit down because JoJo told Mama that she wanted to have a sit down with Jessie because she said she don't get a bad vibe from Jessie. So she wanted to sit down and have a talk and just hash this out. She said, I'm already going to think about it. So Jessie told Tip that she going to have a sit down with JoJo and Amara. And so every time she say Amara, she always like so animated with it. It's like, okay. It's like they trying to paint us that you have a beef with Amara, and I don't think Amara even know you got beef with her. She just don't even know what's going on. But that was that. So then she tell us a little bit more stories. So that's all I understand. Are you mad at Amara or are you mad at the manager? Because she said she had an ex-manager, Julian. Julian is Amara manager now. So Jessie told Julian about her passion on doing the Sister Live Circle thing and her idea. And then all of a sudden, I guess he took the idea and gave it to Amara, and Amara has been doing it. But I don't think that's Amara's fault that she's doing it. If her manager told her something that she likes the idea, I don't think she'd be following you and try to take your idea and do it for herself. If her manager told her, it's like, I don't think she even knew that. I don't know. If she knows that you was Jessie, Julie was your manager, and then you took her idea, or whatever. If she took her idea, that's messed up. But I don't think that mom would go that spiteful to take your idea and do something, and her manager told her to do that. If you told your manager gave your idea to another artist, and she do it, that's with the manager, not with the other artists. It's like that. So that was that. And then she said that her mom was trying to talk to her man. I was like that. I said, you only go about what your man said. Do you know the content, what happened? What was the bill for? Because I don't believe that someone would just sit down and ask this man all these bunch of questions when Jessie just walked up. And so Jessie just got up and walked. I said, oh, and your man, you been cheating on JoJo? How long y'all been together? Jessie, how long y'all been together? I would think somebody would just go up there and just ask more of that random questions with no content what led to that questioning. Or whatever, if she ever did answer that question or ever asked questions. So, but I know that when JoJo do bring Jesse's name up to Amara just have a roll of eyes, like, Amara's face is like, it tells everything. And it all depends on her face when she do like expressions, when she said Bobby all that shit, she was always like, I said, Mama, stop doing that, girl. Because you're making yourself look like you hating on her or something like that. So we know you got a face expression, but don't make that face expression every time they mention the names, because now it seems like it's some tension between y'all, and it's not like that. But as that. So Spectacular got the group together, because he talked to Baby Blue, and he told them, let's sit down and hash out any troubles we have. And they sit down and talk. So this is the background story. of what happened when led to the breakup a second time. After the performance, or whatever, Blue, Baby Blue, whoa, the big one, had an after party. Baby Blue invited some of his friends. They was in a party. I guess Pleasure and one of his friends was going at it and everything. They was popping up the jump, popping up the mouth. During the series of popping off in the mouth, Pleasure P decided to walk up to the guy. Baby Blue started to stop the fight from happening. Pleasure is upset that Baby Blue stopped the fight and was sided with his friend than with him. And that's how it is. And I was saying, okay, really? Okay. If a fight happening, stop the fight. Why? What side needs to be sided? He's like everything. Spectacular said he see both sides and everything, but he don't want to get in the middle of everything. I said I wouldn't get in the middle of it either. Because it is petty. Based on what this information is telling me, it is petty for y'all to break up a group because of this little situation. Misunderstanding, y'all had the beef. There was no fight going on. He was trying to stop the fight. That's all it needed to be. That's it. There was no side taken, in my opinion. Now, with that being said, they had to sit down and they was going off. And then he said, but you can't even stop me, then stop your friend. And he said, what he was doing that. He said, yeah, he was popping up his mouth. Yes, people can pop up their mouth when they want, but it doesn't give you to go all the way and try to attack him. So like that. If he wasn't being an aggressor to you, all that he was doing was popping off the mouth, because Pleasure P said he was sticking up for Slickum. Slickum said he don't remember what that happened. Next day he woke up being handcuffed. I said, damn, you must have with that damn drug to never know what the fucking happened. But I was like, whatever. Slickum always the wild one anyway. So, but hey, then you confirm what they saying, because at the end of the day, when you Baby Blue was going back and forth, you got up and think like you want to fight Baby Blue, and Baby Blue didn't get up and do anything. I said you just confirmed the point. I believe that you was aggressive. You got upset. You got mad. You were trying to fight the guy. He stopped you from fighting the guy, and you mad that he stopped you. And now you try to get up and try to fight him, so you walked out. So Spectacular went to get him and said, "Come on, it's deeper than what it is." Yeah, I'm talking about all that stuff. Let's try to get here and try to come to the common ground. So they got back. Baby Blue, he said, "I got nothing to respect for you," all that stuff. So Spectacular was going to say something, and he said, "No, let him talk." And Spectacular said, "This is probably what you always try to tell me what to do. Like, it's like you're not the thing." And I do feel like Baby Blue do feel like he's like a control, like he's the, like their manager. He likes to control, like he's important, and he can tell people what to do. Because he just confirmed like he was trying to control Spectacular and tell him when he did to speak or not to speak. And then he said, "Yo, Pleasure, you can talk. Spectacular, go ahead and talk." I said, you can't tell what to talk and not talk. I was like, what the hell is this? And I was like, whatever. I said, y'all all need to have some issues. So they said they all agreed to make it work one more time. I said, listen, y'all need to stop getting back together. Because after the whole Pretty Ricky days, yes, y'all was young, y'all was good, everybody love you. Now y'all older, fighting. Y'all need to, how many times you gonna say grind with me and all that stuff at old men? Like, come on, we need to do something different. And y'all can't make new music to fall back to the one you have. It's like, come on. Alright, so if it doesn't work out, you need to cut your losses. Stop trying to make this group work. It's not happening. It's done. Work on your individual projects and call it a day. Alright, so the last thing, look, Trina and Trick, they met up. The TNT project is not happening because when Trick was sitting there, and to me, I believe Trina. I do believe Trina. Trick has a problem with Trina trying to pursue, because I was like, he said, well, you try to promote your single project. I said, yeah, she could still work on her single project and work on a collaborative project. Are you mad that she working on her single project? I don't understand that. I don't like that. So you upset. And then he said, oh, I'm tired of the track they give me. I'm trying to play this type of single songs. He said, people like that side of you. That's what make it work. It have to work. But we can't do any changes if you're not sitting down and you're not talking to us, you're not collaborating, and the label trying to talk to, they reaching out to us and working on it. You never showing, you never promote, you never contact, you never reach back. So they stopped talking. So it's like, you know what? If producers and manager label said, "Fick it, leave it alone." And I believe I was saying that he trying to dismiss her, like trying to get something not even focus on. And she said, you know what? I'm tired of the TNT project's done, and walked out. And I said I was the same way, Trina. I was saying, you know what? If he's not really caring, all that stuff like that, and he's saying you doing all this, and he not responding, whatever reason he getting in trouble because he just said I don't time writing on the same music. I said if you time doing that, go to the studio and make some tracks and y'all work on that. That's all it takes. But if you're not doing that, then don't get mad at her for whatever. Because she said everybody trying to treat her like a diamond princess. Because she is a diamond princess. That was her title for all this long time. The diamond princess. So like that. Can she be diva-ish? She can be. I mean, a lot of females are diva-ish in the music industry. But doesn't mean that they bad people. You work well. You work well all this long ass time. And now when there's a collaborative project, is a problem. I don't understand that. So the last but not least is the Mara, JoJo, and Jesse sit down. I don't know. Jesse, I don't know with Jesse. I can't get with you with this, Jesse, because you sat down, they were talking, Mara came, what is that? And you told Amara about what happened. And Amara was like, okay, but you basically going by what he's saying. She said, no, I'm not going by what he's saying. Yes, you are going by what he's saying. What other proof besides you only said your man came and told me? You not saying nothing else about the situation. You was not there. So if you were not there to witness the conversation, you only going by of what he's saying. So he could tell you anything to paint a different light on Amara. It seems like to me that you have a problem with Amara before this man situation. This man is only like a part of the reason why you have a problem with her. It's like that. So we need to dig deeper and see why you have a problem with Amara, because it's not about that man situation. Because she said you only going by what you're saying. She said, I'm not going by what he's saying. This is the principle. Just don't say that. Don't do that again. And everything. I said, how the fuck you going to tell me what to do? I'm a grown ass man, or in my case, I'm a grown ass woman. You can't tell me. I said, I don't understand why a grown person will tell another grown person what the hell they could do and cannot do. I wish somebody else tell it to me. I'll say, I'll do what the hell I want to do. It's like that. And you don't have your man there to defend himself or say his side of the story. You're not with the man anymore because you say you broke up. So if you broke up with the man, why the hell you keep bringing that man's situation out here? It's like we need to hear his side of the story to know and what you're saying is true and not. And she said not going by, and then Mom apologized. She said, if I make you feel uncomfortable some kind of way, I apologize. I didn't want to make you feel that way. But you weren't there. She said, it's not that you making me uncomfortable, so what is it? So JoJo said, listen, you gonna go hostile, we not bringing in all that stuff like that. And next minute, no, JoJo do something at Jesse, and then run her ass across the room. I said, bitch, how you throw something ran over there? Like, you just, like, that's all we saw. I said, damn, Jesse, JoJo, if you about it, why the fuck you do something that ran your ass? It's like, you said, that's all that happened real quick. You saw that? That's what she did. So I would say, damn, bitch, we only saw a win. Like, we saw you do something and you ran your ass all the way in the other room and pop and jump. And then Jesse was over here by another security guard. And then all of a sudden, Jesse threw a glass at Amara and then took a whole bottle of doing Amara. And Amara didn't do nothing. She was like, what the hell? I was like, listen, I didn't want who threw something at you. She said, JoJo, you was wrong for throwing something at you. That hell, you shouldn't have done that. And Jesse said, I don't care. I don't care if there was a bottle at you. Whatever, fuck it all I said. He said, I don't care. America think that, Mama think she America's sweetheart, but she not that. I would say, well, at the end of the day, girl, you look like a stupid plum fool throwing a bottle at somebody who had done nothing to you. They came as aggressive. She wasn't throwing nothing at you. Your powers were JoJo. JoJo do something at you. You should have thrown that bottle at JoJo's direction, not at Amara, because you feel something way. And that's how I feel. So I guess we see more about the situation, but I'm not feeling Jesse right now because I don't know. I don't know. I think she's making the thing up with this man thing. If she's not making the thing up with the man thing, something had to go. I think you have more problems with Mom than you let it on, and that's I'm gonna leave it on there. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me what you think about it. If you saw this episode, how you think about this situation between Mara and JoJo and Jesse, Prince and Bobby, and all that other stuff. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.